Says I'm live. I'm going to check to see if I can hear myself on my phone, making sure that I have volume, making sure that I have this microphone working right, the new microphone. Well, I got to watch a commercial. Won't let me in. Can you guys hear me and see me? Wait, here it goes. And see me. Yep. Wait, here it goes. I got audio. And see. How's it going, guys? It's just me again today. Greg's in there, doing the phone thing. Richard Hughes, good evening. And Scott and Stephanie, mom's in here. And Jackie Saylor. Jackie, that's pretty cool that you have an only subscribers button. I wonder if it helped with the spam and trolls. I imagine it would help with like the bots. I didn't put it like you don't have to be subscribed for any length of time. You just have to be subscribed to chat. And so the reason I do that is if somebody comes in and they get involved in the live stream and they decide that they want to chat, if they can't chat without subscribing, it's just kind of a little reminder to subscribe. If they don't like the chat, if they don't like what they see, they can always unsubscribe. Easy to do that, but it just kind of as a reminder to hit that subscribe button is the only reason I do that. But yeah, I imagine it would help with the bots a little bit, but not necessarily people coming in to troll, because there's no minimum time on it. Just hit that subscribe button so that you can chat. Pure Okie Homestead, hello, JB. We are good. I hope everything's well on your end. Hello, Lorie Carp and Hovita. Howdy. There's Diane McMahon. And Paul Honeyman from England. Paul, Greg's not in here tonight. He's in there on the phone again. Let's see, who else? You got trolls and got issued? No, I don't have trolls. Hey, Robert Castleberry. It's good to see you in here again. Paul, I have had in the past, but it's usually like trolls I've seen in other live streams as well. I have had bots too. But the reason I told her, the reason I made the where you have to subscribe before you can chat is just kind of a reminder to click that subscribe button, and then maybe forget not to unsubscribe when you leave. So hope everyone else is doing well. We took Dandy and Caleb into the vet today. For those of you who don't watch the videos on a regular basis, and I understand, like, some people like just the lives and some people like just the videos and some people do both. But Dandy and Caleb are Dandy's just, what is Dandy? Dandy's just our dog. She's our pet. And Caleb is our livestock guardian dog, one of the livestock guardian dogs. He was the one that we had out with the goats. And they both have heartworms, and we took them in today for their second treatment for heartworms. And actually, it'll be a second, third treatment. They get a treatment today, and they'll spend the night, and they'll get a treatment tomorrow and spend the morrow night with them. And I'll pick them up Wednesday about 4:30, something like that, if everything goes well. It is a dangerous procedure, because as they're shedding the heartworms, it could actually kill them. So just pray that everything goes well. Let's see here. Oh, everybody's just saying hi to each other. And then last night, our cat, we have 3 cats. One of them, Shing, her name is Shing. Um, she, about a year ago, a little over a year ago, had like a seizure. And it was pretty bad seizure. And I talked to the vet about it, and the vet said that they could have eaten something to cause a seizure. That just to wait and see if she has any more, to see where we go next. Well, last night, I think it was last night. It was either last night or the night before she had another seizure. But that was a year ago since she had the first one, and then last night or the night before she had one. And I'm not for sure. I was sitting in a recliner, but I wasn't really paying attention. I think she was sitting on the back of the recliner and fell off because she hit the floor and she's trying to run and ran into the wall. It freaks her out. She tries to run away, and her pupils get really huge. Like it really scares her, really freaks her out. But I think she might have fallen from the back of the chair, um, which I don't know. We'll just wait and see what happens from there. She can't. I'm not gonna let her do that often. Like I'm not gonna. If it gets worse, I'm gonna have to do something about it. Like I don't. She can't live like that. But so that's what's been going on with us recently. That's kind of like the biggest thing on my mind right now because I'm concerned about them. I'm concerned about the dogs and the cat. Hey, Ben's over Acre. How are you guys doing? Um, so I was thinking a while ago, Mom says to be sure to hit the thumbs up. I am streaming again on YouTube. Just checking it out. I'm actually afraid to push too many buttons because I don't know what it'll do. I think there's some buttons over here I could be messing with, but I'm not sure if I'll accidentally end the stream or what. But um, I was thinking a while ago before the live started. Today is December the 5th. I know Christmas is coming up, but on December the 21st, I think it is the shortest day of the year. And what that means is on the 22nd and the 23rd, 24th, 25th, on and on, the days are going to actually start getting longer. Not by much, but they do get a little bit longer. That gives me hope. We still have, January and February, cold weather. We usually get, if we're going to get snow, we usually get it in January, February. But I don't do well during the winter. Winter's hard on me. I don't get enough sun. And it's exciting to think that here pretty soon we'll start getting longer days. What's up with all the thumbs up? Everybody's, hey, Jake, Nunya, Texas on the back 20. How are you? So since we're about to have the shortest day of the year, and each day after that's going to get longer and longer, are you guys who garden planning your garden yet? Have you started planning what you're going to plant and when and where? Are you going to use raised beds or just straight in the ground or just container crops? What are you guys going to do? And what plants do you start with? Let's see what you guys are got going on here in the chat. Hey, Charles at Fallen Arkansas Veterans. Charles, did you get your shirt yet? Possum Run Homestead. I didn't see you. I guess I just now noticed. I don't know. I just now saw your name. I see your picture. I see up here that you've said something a few times, but I just now noticed that it was you. Thank you for coming in. Anybody in here do a garden? Anyone? Anyone? Thank you very much. Did you get it? I guess I didn't pay attention to the answer. Yeah, I got it today. I was going to email you. Okay, good. Does it fit and all that good stuff? Yeah. Possum Run. You say recovery is going good? That's good to know. How much longer do you have to take it easy? I can only grow weeds. Ovita, me too. But I do a good job at that. But I'm trying to learn how to garden. And I think I said on the last live, we had this drought that it was not just a drought. It was hot, and it didn't matter. Some of the plants, it didn't matter how much you watered them. It was just too hot. Tomatoes did horrible. Tomatoes about the only thing I know how to grow, and I didn't this summer. Besides weeds, I can grow weeds, but and then the summer before, when I tried to grow something in those raised beds, then we got so far into the season and realized that I would be moving, and I got distracted with planning, with packing, and stuff like that. So I kind of let the garden go. I am what Lori's grown a Greg so far. What a weed. That's funny. Possum Run. About 2 more weeks of restrictions from heavy lifting. So then, was that in 2 weeks you'll be able to like get back on your building? Because I don't imagine. I guess all of it's heavy if you're doing it by yourself. I saw you like lifting up those boards on the lean-to, climbing that ladder. She gonna fall is what I kept thinking. I bet you are bored. Possum Run's doing raised beds. Nothing this winter, starting to plan for spring. So what no garden for Paul. What can't see this very well. Nanya, Texas, garden 24/7, 365. What do you do? Do you grow, and you have a greenhouse, I guess, and you're in Texas, so your weather's a lot different from ours. My eyes are watering. Allergies. Pure Okie, are you gonna do a garden? I'll take some chocolate chip cookies. That sounds good. Chocolate chip cookies and coffee, black coffee. When do you guys start planting your gardens? Apparently, Jake is year round planting gardens. Jake, I picked tomato today, corn last week, beans tomorrow. What? Really? Did I get all the metal taken care of? Yes, Jovita, black coffee. That's the only way I like it. I don't like sugar and cream and all that in there. I like those atomic fireballs while I'm drinking coffee. That is so good. I forgot what I was going to answer. Oh, did I get the medal? I got it in a pile. Got it in a pile. We're going to have to haul it off. Need plant onions and garlic. You're afraid to choke on the atomic fireballs? You don't swallow them. You just. Is there like a cinnamon coffee? I might do that because I really like the taste of the coffee when I have an atomic fireball. Or drinks her coffee the right way. It has to be because it's how I drink it. That's funny, Paul. Just because Paul does it, it must be right. Greg drinks coffee. Greg drinks coffee, but he likes to put stuff in it. He doesn't like black coffee. Sam, I got a wrench. Being a squared away maintenance man, I can always use a good wrench. Haven't you always had the wrench? You've had the wrench. Pure oaky. I garden every year, but mine is mostly flowers and shrubs, brushes and trees. Sam grows the foodstuffs. What's up, Terry? Or is it Mike? Mike and Terry? Mom says atomic fireballs are good. Now we just got to get her to drink the coffee. Terry, I'm guessing it's Terry. Are you guys doing a garden this year? No, not until recent, Lorie. What? No, in here? I didn't add any wrenches. I think you've had it for a while. I didn't take away or add anything. I'm pretty sure you had it. I don't know if I will or not. After the crazy grasshopper, no. That was the other thing besides the heat, the drought, the grasshoppers. After the crazy grasshopper swarm this past garden season. Yeah, so my brother has land about a mile and a half from me. Not that far. Hey, Marshall Worden, hello. And we had grasshoppers bad, but I mean it was like y'all had it at his place. He had planted a bunch of fruit trees this year and last year. So there were fruit trees out there that was in the second season, and Sam, I am. He distracted me, and it ate the bark. It ate the tops of the trees off, and the bark on the trees, and it was horrible. What happens? Like, how do they make it back in the day? Because this stuff happened back. It's always happened. Makes you wonder how any of Egypt survived during the 10 plagues. They had frogs and lice. I don't know. Can you imagine like not having grocery stores and kind of counting on your garden, and then that coming through the drought? We would have been stopped at the drought, like because you wouldn't have had water like we have it, and then the heat, and then the grasshoppers. Hey, Papa G. Anybody have any questions or topics? Because here we are, 20 minutes. That's about as far as I get, is like 20 minutes, and then I'm like, I've said what I know to say, or what I have to say, or something. We've had a horrible week and a half after the raccoons ate our ducks while we were gone. Then I lost two Laverton. I did not know that you lost two of your Orpingtons. Seems I heard something about ducks, I think, but I did not know that you lost ducks and Orpingtons. How do you know? How do you know that it was the dogs? That, how do you know who got what? What's in the works this week or weekend? So good question. I'll get back to you when I know the. No, I'm just kidding. So we're tentatively, Charles. My brother is supposed to come over, and we are going to process a turkey, just one. That's all we want. Just one turkey. But it might rain. The stuff that we ordered, the supplies that we ordered to do the processing, because we're not going to do one turkey and stop. But I mean, this time we're just going to do one turkey, but we'll be processing other birds later. But that has to come in on time too. We had planned for this weekend, but that all that stuff has to come in, and the weather has to cooperate. This morning, two raccoons showed up and killed one of our hens, and Mike shot one of the coons. The other one got away. So it got two ducks and a hen. It is terrible. So how do you know it was the neighbor's dog? What you been up to lately, Lorie? Been a while since I've caught your live. Well, I don't remember. Right now we're doing a lot of cleanup outside while the weather is, cold enough where there's not any snakes and ticks out, but not too cold. There's a lot of the house that I'm in was like vacant for a long time, and apparently whoever was there before didn't keep up the place maybe like they should have, and we're just finding all kinds of trash and stuff, a lot of it, and we've been cleaning that up outside when it's not raining. But I'm not going to complain about the rain for a while. It'll be a while before I complain about any rain. That's pretty much it. Your channel is growing. Well, I mean, yeah, it's growing. What I meant, your views are really getting on up there. Possum Run Homestead. It's impressive. Terry, there were tracks all over our duck pen. I saw the dogs run past the window, and it was standing over one hen when I went out. Well, that's not good. So catty corner from our property is a guy that has cows, and he doesn't live there, but he's out there every day. And some dogs got in his property and killed a calf, and somebody shot the dog. One dog. I wasn't home. I don't know who shot it. And if I was home, I probably wouldn't know who shot it. But yeah, people got to keep their dogs up. When will I be able to do the processing, Charles? Is that what you're? When you guys ask me on a follow-up question, I forget. I forget where we started. Is that what we're talking about? Luckily, the dogs have stayed away from now. That's good. Hey, Susie. Susie Jacobson. MT Homestead. See, I can't put it up on the screen, I don't think. Does YouTube let you do that? Pin, report, move, remove, put user in timeout, hide user, remove moderator. Nope. So I'm not using StreamYard or anything. That's straight through YouTube, and I can't put it up on the screen. Anyway, MT Homestead. We had 4 ducks that the raccoons got, and then the 1 hen this morning. The dog got the 2 Orpington hens. 4 ducks. Okay. So you lost 4 ducks and 3 hens. Sam I am with these facts. He says fact, raccoons mate for life. So Mike cut a limb off of that family tree. I did not know that. I lost my spot. What's up, Jan? Simply Jan Homestead. Have you said anything? Have you guys said anything to your neighbor? Sifting some soil and more hello. Yeah. What better days than the icky ones? Not a big one time. You had to carry him into the woods because he was afraid of the dark. Why were you carrying him in the woods, though? I mean, like, why would you take him to the woods? Maybe he was just afraid to go into the dark woods with you. Maybe that's it. I would be. Just saying. Paul says, uh-oh, the one-armed bandit is in the house. Talking about Jan. Jan's broken. She's got one arm. I don't think those dogs were pets. I think they were running all together. Oh, the ones that oh, my eyes are watering. The ones that killed that calf, you mean, Mom? I'm glad. I mean, like, that's right next door to me. I'm glad they didn't come get one of my goats and mess with the cows, because the cows are Dexter's. They're small. And they could have messed with my dogs, I guess. Susie Charles at Fallen Arkansas Veteran wants your address. Everybody. Yeah, I know beagles are hunting dogs, but not if they're scared of the dark. I mean, like, most of the hunting is done, isn't it like when you take the dogs out coon hunting or whatever it is you're hunting, isn't it like late? Doesn't it go into the night? Little Southern Brothers is in here. Haven't seen you guys in here under that screen name in a long time. How is your Little Southern Brothers channel going? Mike stopped by and told the neighbor that if we saw it again, she wouldn't have a dog. Her response was, well, you got to do what you got to do. Really? Like, that's it? I mean, golly. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, but there's no, I'll keep my dog up, no apologies, nothing. Miss Jan is a 2-armed bandit. Yeah, so Mom says she thinks those dogs were, and Mom and Dad are building a house across the street from me. She thinks they were running together as a pack. Yes, and the processing the turkey. Charles, you're not going to believe this, but I don't remember. I don't remember what that response. I don't remember what it was to. I know on your last response, I said, okay, I can't remember if if we're talking about, you know, a comment way up top. So I got your answer, but now I don't remember the last comment. Yes, on the processing the turkey. Let's think. What did you say? Let me think about that. Did I answer your question? Like, is there a question there I'm supposed to be answering? Fudge. What fudge? Oh, the that y'all made. No, I don't have a kitchen. Is that wasn't on this channel though? This was on that was on your other channel. We're having a lot of coyotes. I wish somebody would take some of the coyotes. Yeah, it does me too, Jan. When they don't keep their dogs up, they really should, especially. I'll start say especially living out there, but especially anywhere living in town, um, or out there. I am just glad that my dogs did not get out and do that. My dogs haven't been getting out, but I I don't know, paranoid that they will. Will you go to the auction barn with me? I got to pick up a few Christmas gifts. What the heck? What does that mean, even? What's up, Valor Family Farm? Are you guys going live? Because we're not really, I don't really, I'm just answering questions, just talking with the chat. You only need a microwave. I don't need counters or anything, Donna. I do have a microwave. I have one folding table, and I have like my coffee pot, coffee maker on it, and paper towels, and a few other small items that probably shouldn't be there because I can't even think of what they are right now. Charles, no problem. You said you and your brother were going to process turkey. Will you be able to do it with? Will I be able to do it with the blood and guts? Yeah. So I've helped a friend process chickens once before. And so I've never done a turkey, and my brother's never done a turkey. And so we're just going to process one. My sister-in-law can cook for sure, but I don't know, just experience, I guess. Jan says if I don't, she will. She doesn't mind guts. What's up, Amy? Living in Abundant Grace Homestead. And that's actually who I went out and helped Amy at Living in Abundant Grace. It was their house that we went and processed those chickens. Baldwin Family Farm. Okay. Have you made any fudge yet? That's funny. They went and signed in on their channel where I watched the video where they made the fudge, and then asked me if I made the fudge. you guys should check out Baldwin Family Farm because it is a Little Southern Brothers. I know that a lot of you are subscribed to Little Southern Brothers, but YouTube is giving them a hard time because they've got them boys on uh, heavy machinery, and they're saying it's I don't know what they're saying, like child uh, what is it called? Endangerment. So if you're over there, well, even if you're not already at their other channel, just swing on over to Baldwin Baldwin Family Farm because it's the same folks. They just gotta change. They gotta do their homesteading stuff, I guess. Trying to figure out what to do about the logging because that's what the boys do. I mean, it's a family business. The boys are homeschooled, and that's what they do is the logging, and YouTube isn't allowing them to do that. Marshall, I've gotten a lot of coyotes and bobcats in my area. Way too many. I've seen a couple of bobcats, but right now, those coyotes, they must be running in big packs because they will wake me up in the night. And it sounds horrible. Keeps my dogs barking all night. You can set the bowl in your lap. You don't need no counter. Okay. Might have to do that. MT, we had a coyote here a few weeks ago, but it didn't get any of our birds, and it will never get any of them now. I guess you took care of that. But you just had one? Do they come in one? Because at my house, it's not just one. I mean, they are loud. They're just like last winter when it snowed. We got a lot of snow last year. One morning, I looked out the window and across the field, I saw one coyote. But other than that one time, when I saw that one coyote, they're running together. What's up, Evelyn Newman? Man, YouTube. Charles, man, YouTube would have a major problem back in my day or my parents' days. Huge family is why there had that many children to help on the farm. Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of push towards a lot of things that just aren't right. Back in your parents' days or your grandparents' days, they didn't have the heavy machinery, but the kids were still out working the fields. Um, I just got distracted by Greg getting onto a dog. Forgot what I was going to say. Kids, something. I don't know. Oh yeah, the kids working. They don't want kids to work. They don't want anyone to work. That's just the way it is right now. MT Homestead, we usually hear a bunch, but it was a female coyote, and she was probably looking for food for pups. We've seen a group of them take down a calf over on the rancher's land when we first got here. Yeah. There's some bad dudes. All right, Fowler. See you guys later. Let me know if you go live. Send me a text. Y'all watch for Fowler to go live, Fowler family. Where I lived as a teenager, a family up the road from me have 20 children, and they work the farm. Golly, 20 children. Sam I Am. There's no telling what Sam I Am's about to say. Here we go. I remember Grandpa cutting a hoe handle down to fit me before I was even in school so I could hoe a row like everybody else. Possum Run, I hear the coyotes here, but haven't seen any, but did see a mountain lion and several bears. You're in Arkansas, aren't you? Huh. I don't remember. Where is the mountain? Are the mountain lions like what are their range? I mean, as far as states and where they live in the U.S. Because I'd hate to see a mountain lion. Paul, Sam, I am. You do have a wrench. You could get rid of that. One coyote will draw a dog out to where the pack is, and all of them jump. Well, that's not nice. Yeah, Jen has a lot of coyotes. Paul retracted it. Has a lot of coyotes, but no mountain lions or bears. I hear a few months back, someone out there that mom knows said that there was a bear had been seen within a couple of miles of my house, which I don't want to see that either. Like, I don't even know what to do with a bear if it was on my property. Like, how do you? I wouldn't know what to do. Coyotes, bobcat, mountain lion, even I know what to do. But a bear, don't know the range, but definitely see it with my own eyes and hear it often. Yeah. That would not. I'd be. No wonder you're always wearing protection in all of your videos. Ike's been using a weed eater since he was 4. Oh wow. You're welcome, Jan. Stidham family gospel. Hello. Glad you guys are here. Sam, I am. We got panthers down here in South Carolina. Hear one of them scream, and it'll scare your boots full of water. You sure it's water? South Carolina. Isn't I just heard something about a couple of power plants being vandalized in South Carolina, uh, with being shot up, and lots of people are without power. But I don't remember what counties or what part of South Carolina. But like today or yesterday, there's a lot of people without power. Lorie Carp, we have mountain lions in Oklahoma. Well, that's nice. Just have to sing Greg. Do mountain lions, are they nocturnal or are they daytime? When do they come out? Just asking for a friend. Yeah, I don't think YouTube would go for that. Hovita, I've just read what you said. I'm afraid to read it out loud because YouTube's funny about that kind of stuff. So that would be my first instinct if one was on my property, because I mean, you don't wait for it to kill something, right? But I just don't know really what I would use. You gotta make sure you're using the right caliber or you get in trouble. I mean, don't want to make them angry. We have a lot of bears, only seen 4 mountain lions. And you have 4 mountain lions, something cougars, cougars, but I don't know. You have cougars. What's the difference in a cougar and a mountain lion? Let Greg use that new apron and make some fudge. The Baldwin family is on that fudge. I tell you what, when you see your boys next to the stove, you can really tell how big those boys are, how tall they are. Ranges central U.S. to the west coast. That's for mountain lion. I thought mountain lions over in like California. Okay, you call mountain lions cougars. Okay. Wait, Pure Okie cougars around here too. So JB, what is a cougar not the same thing as a mountain lion? Are you not using those terms? Because he's using them interchangeably. Mount Marshall is. At Fowler Family Farm just subbed you. I think they left, Jan. But they're a really good channel, a really good family. I've met them a few times, and I really like them. Possum Run. Cougars are the same thing as mountain lions. Okay. Haven't seen any bears in my part of Oklahoma. Stidham family. Am I saying that right? Stidham family gospel. I haven't seen bears, but they tell me they're there. Hi, humans. Hey, Nicole. That was Moore County, North Carolina. Moore County, North Carolina, not far from here, but we have the same mindset, Lorie. So it's North Carolina, not South. Cougars, bears, and coyotes. And Pure Okie, you are not too far from me anyway. Usually nocturnal. The cougars are. Yeah, Donna. I guess it's Donna. Baldwin Family Farm. You're chatting like Donna. YouTube is sensitive. What do you guys think if Elon Musk bought YouTube? Do you think that he would make changes like he is on Twitter? I didn't get on Twitter until Elon bought it. Well, actually, I got on Twitter when he said he was going to buy it, and then he started back out. Then he went ahead and bought it because I guess they pressured him into it. So I have LG Homestead is on Twitter. I don't think, tweeted anything. But I don't have any followers, so it doesn't matter. But if you want to start following me on Twitter, hey, and I am starting to post on Rumble as well, just kind of as a backup. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong, but I may want to do something wrong someday. As far as my content goes, I don't know. Sometimes I get angry at what's going on in the world, and I might want to have a little bit more freedom of speech. Not that I'm doing anything wrong, legally, in case YouTube's listening. It's just the freedom of speech I want. So I am posting on Rumble, And that link I know is in my about section, but it might be in the description below. I don't know. But I tell you what is in the description below, and that is my link to Jace Medical. And if you need an emergency set case of antibiotics, you can click on the link below and go to Jace Medical. And you will get a case of 5 different antibiotics because it's in a case, but a prescription of 5 different antibiotics prescribed to you. I think it's like $260. I don't remember. It's not cheap, but it is. You would have your own antibiotics prescribed to you. And they say that they last for a year. I mean, like there's a, expiration date on medications, but then as far as antibiotics goes, you can still use them after that year. But it's, each year that goes by, it loses its effectiveness. You can still use it, but it's not as effective after so long, maybe 2 years. I know that it's guaranteed for a year. That's I guess what I should be saying. Possum Run Homestead, they are out at any time, day or night. They have huge fine if you dispatch one here, but we have bear season and I'm armed. So wait, if the bear comes up, you can't if you're armed, you can't do anything. Like if it's on your property, that's going to be a no-go here. Like that's a big threat. No pun intended. I mean, but that's scary. I lost my spot. Diet and climate are the difference between them. Okay. Sam I am says them Baldwin boys ought to be on Mountain Men. That's true. Those boys work. I wonder how and by the way, did y'all see that Justin Rhodes just recently got 1 million subscribers? So congratulations to them, although they don't know who I am and they don't know my channel. Those boys, how do they get away with not just the boys? So they get a daughter too, but all of them work. How come, like they had chainsaws the last couple of videos I saw, the boys did. How come YouTube doesn't, how do they get away with that on YouTube? Does anybody know that answer? Fines for the big cats. Okay. Well, I just better notice the fence that's up and the no trespassing sign. Mike and I saw a bear. Mike and I saw a bear run across the road over by Eufaula Lake. Wow. Marshall Warden lives in the high mountains of British Columbia, Canada. Did not know that. You say you got it on the trail camera. Did you post it on a video? Is there a video out there, Donna, that we can look at? Moore County is just west of Charlotte, North Carolina. They shut that show down. So they get them, the people that did that. If Elon bought it, we could show the videos we used to show. Just my opinion, though. Yeah, I don't know what Elon's thoughts on child labor are, or it's just somebody at YouTube. It's just their opinion on what child endangerment means. That's why I got rid of PayPal, because they were going to fine people $2,500 for misinformation. And that just, I mean, it's up to them what misinformation would be. Not that I'm going to let them fine me for anything, but should you, that if you're one that doesn't bother, that they use the terms fine and a hefty fine of $2,500, but you're leaving the definition of misinformation to somebody in that company. Like, that's, no, I'm not going to do that. Rumble. Don't do Twitter, and not heard of Rumble till just now, Paul. Check out Rumble, rumble.com. So Rumble supposedly, allegedly, so you're supposed to have more freedom of speech on Rumble. Like, there's a lot of things. A lot of people have a backup channel over. I say a lot of people. Well, I guess a lot of people. I could say a lot of people have a backup channel on Rumble because of they're not going to penalize you for silly stuff. You can talk about the current events without getting demonetized or a strike against you, and you can give your opinion about current events. And I say current events, things that have been going on since about 2020. So anyway, I'm jumping over there just to be part of the cool kids club. And I don't have everything over there, but I am starting to upload over there. And I'm on Twitter, and I don't tweet, and I was not on Twitter before, but it's interesting to watch everything going on Twitter, because people will say things and Elon Musk will answer them. Like, AOC, he's giving her a hard time. He's responding to her tweets. It's just funny. He's funny. I don't know. Maybe if he wasn't trying to free Twitter up a little bit, I wouldn't like him as much. And I don't really trust him. It's just that it's fun to watch some of the things he's doing on Twitter. Pure Okie, they are basically the same. Depends on where you live. What? Tomato. Oh, okay. Tomato. I have a dumpster in the park, so I see loads of different critters. I bet you do. Sam, I am. The South Carolina nuisance animals can be dispatched when threatening humans or livestock. I think that's the way it is here too. I think we can take care of it. I mean, that's what I'm going to do if I'm threatened, or my livestock are threatened. You can with bears, but not big cats. The big cats supposedly don't exist here. See, Possum Run, that's what I thought. That's why I was a bit, confused when this whole conversation started, because I didn't think we had them. Like, I didn't think. In here, right after I moved in, Mom was saying that she thought she saw a mountain lion. Maybe she did. Maybe she wasn't lying. Elon didn't just buy Twitter. He also bought evidence to use against people and entities. It's why they hate him more than Trump right now. I don't know if they hate him more than Trump, because they really do hate Trump. But I mean, if they don't like Elon because of that, they should just hate on the people that sold him Twitter, because they just sold them out. Why am I going backwards? Why? Also, someone commented about Lily not wearing protection when she was using the Sawzall. Yeah, well, in my next video, I'm probably going to get some comments myself because I was using a battery operated chainsaw, which those are really cool. If you don't have one and they're just so much lighter. But anyway, I wasn't wearing any eye protection. I wasn't cutting right. I climbed a ladder and cut a limb down from above my head. The comments are coming. Maybe it's because they have 1 million subs and we are not close to that, so they make them a lot more money than we do. Justin Rhodes, you mean? Well, I don't know, though. They didn't always have 1 million subs. Like, I don't know. I know at one time they gave Daniel Arms a hard time with Houston for, I don't even remember what the situation was, but it was a couple of years ago. But I don't know how they got out of it or around it. But Houston doesn't do the work that your boys or Justin Rhodes does. I don't know. Maybe we should ask him. Maybe we should all email Justin Rhodes and say, "How do you do it? How do you get those kids? And how do you get YouTube off your back?" Possum Run Homestead says no because that info would be classified. I don't know. All I know is you got the Biden laptop going again. I know that. Like news media is posting it like it just happened, and it's like, no, this is over 2 years old. We all knew about it, and they're just like, I mean, mainstream media are just now like talking about it like it's brand new or something. MT Homestead says to Possum Run, Arkansas Wildlife does say there are mountain lions here now. There now or here now? It says there now, but that they aren't breeding. Missouri said there weren't any, and I saw one there. Well, how are you going to have mountain lions and them not breeding? That's dumb. Not you. Not you, Terry, but Arkansas Wildlife. How are they not breeding? How are you going to have some and they're not breeding? YouTube is trying to stifle everything we say or do. Not everything. If you do what you're supposed to, Jan, be a good little girl, they'll leave you alone. Actually, so you say Rumble is good, but the pay isn't. Actually, I think Rumble when they first came out, when it first became a big thing, which would have been around 2020, they were paying better than YouTube. It's just that they don't have the ad revenue that we have, that YouTube has. It's not as big as YouTube is. So, Sam, I am. PayPal froze and revoked my account because I donated to a political campaign of my choice. Actually, I know which one you're talking about because I think I remember you saying this once before. Yeah, I don't use PayPal anymore. And I haven't replaced it yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Is Carpenter sell for lights? Hello, guys. It is after. I've been in here an hour. Jen, you're so lucky. This is Lori's channel. She likes me to keep it clean. Paul's got things to say. That's funny. Yes, Paul, I appreciate you keeping it clean and even removing your own comment a while ago. But I am going to get off here. It is after it's 7:19, and we got animals. We've got animals to take care of. It's dark. Greg has animals to take care of because there might be mountain lions. Just got a cool little handheld chainsaw with a pole attachment. As soon as I can fit it over my head, I'll do a review on it. Cool. We'll be looking for that review. Okay, well, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming in, and don't forget that like button. Now I got to remember how to end it, guys. Everybody's laughing. Bye, y'all.